Hey guys. So exciting with this coffee. I just have a couple tips for you because it's just launching and we all need to be sharing best practices, what's working, what's not working. Just remember that, hey Melissa, a couple things I'm thinking about just from a marketing perspective. I was a marketing major and you're not gonna sell $50 coffee by just selling coffee, right? We have to sell the benefits. We have to point out those pain points, right? So you think about mommy brain, brain fog, lack of energy, the feeling older, all these things, the pain points. People are really obsessed with their brain function, and are they taking things for their brain? Omegas, are they already taking MCT oil? They need to understand that it's not just coffee. So it's kind of like, hey, you know, this is like a supplement that's going to help your memory, boost your mood, give you the energy, and help your cognitive function, and, you know, anti-aging with collagen, helping your joints. And it comes in the form of coffee, right? Because how many people take vitamins and never even remember to take them? So think about your positioning on how you're positioning it to build up that value when the cost comes. So think about it, it's $2 a day. $2 a day now. What do you get with coffee? You go by Starbucks, at the minimum it's gonna be $3 and you're getting coffee. Just coffee, caffeine, and tastes good. Now, you're getting this for $2 a day, convenience of making it at home, convenience of having it on the go. You can keep some in your purse. If you're feeling tired sometime, just have that coffee. And you're getting all of the benefits for $2 a day. You know, you're not getting any collagen in your coffee with Starbucks, right? And if they're buying like a Frappuccino or a latte, then they're getting, you know, 150 calories, like 30 grams of sugar. They're getting a chubby waistline, spending $5 or $6, and they're not getting any benefits to their brain. So, I mean, it has some brain benefits of coffee, but nothing like this offers. So you guys, when you're sampling, anyone's gonna take free samples. Anyone, you'd be like, awesome, I had 100 people agree to take free samples. Well, that is a no-brainer, but they need to do something on your end to get that free sample from you. You're taking your time and money to give these samples out. So first of all, I'm asking them to watch the video. Will you watch the video and just let me know what stands out to you and what benefits, you think you could use, so you can learn a little bit about what stands out to them. And say, if I send you these 3 samples, will you answer my call, on the first day and on the third day? So I'd recommend calling them or at least reaching out to them on Messenger. So the first day you can say, hey, did you try the coffee? And also asking them if they will make sure that they take all 3 samples in 3 days in a row, okay? So I'm gonna write down 3 days in a row, that they'll take the coffee. Secondly, that you can check in with them on the first day and the third day, all right? Then you want to basically ask them, see what they thought about it the first day. So if they say, oh, it doesn't really taste that good, then you could say, I think it does taste really great, right? But if that was to come up, like say they drink some fancy schmancy coffee, you just got to be like, hey, this is a good instant coffee. It also has all of these benefits and it tastes good, because Jennifer Atkinson said that she had tried a brain boosting coffee and it tasted disgusting, like chalky and vitamins. So we need to keep focus on the benefits of the coffee, right? Those 4 things. And then I'm checking with them on the third day. So somebody just wrote me today and she said, oh, I love feeling that extra energy and the, what'd she say? Something about like the focus and the cognitive function, that she felt more clarity cognitively. But she's like, I just replaced my roof and I can't justify extra spend. I'm sorry, but if you just replaced your roof, spent 20 grand, like what is $50? It's just an excuse. So I just asked her back a few questions like, okay, I understand that that's, a big spend and you have to watch your money. I'm just curious to learn more about what are you using right now for your coffee? So there's 3 questions. What are you using right now? What is the biggest problem with that? And what are you spending right now per month? So you can ask, hey, how much would you say you even spend on coffee? Like, I'm just trying to do some research and learn what people think that they usually spend. I mean, I spent hundreds of dollars probably per month on coffee. And this coffee is so good, I'm not going to Starbucks. Like, I would usually go to Starbucks and get something, but I'm not even going because of that. So, asking those 3 questions. Hey, Tony. Hey, Lauren. Thanks for jumping on, you guys. These are my tips from Brian Fryer. I just had my call with him. So, these are the 3 questions he said he always asks to close people down. What are you using right now? What is the biggest problem with that? Because you might find there's a problem. Like, hey, going to Starbucks, you have to go there. You have to place an order. You have to wait in line. It's not like really organic. You don't really know how like safe it is for you. What are you spending right now? How much do you spend per day? You just told me that you enjoyed having that extra energy and clarity and focus. Isn't that worth $2 a day for you? She's a student, so it's like, hey, are you using anything else for your energy and focus at school? Are you using an energy drink? That kind of thing. Because imagine how many people are spending money on like buying their Red Bull every day. This guy reached out to me this morning. I put a post up and I said, how many cups of coffee? He said he drinks 6 to 8 cups of coffee a day, and he usually has like 1 or 2 Red Bulls a day. You think this guy's might be a good customer to have? Oh my God. I mean, I had 3 of them yesterday, you guys. I had 3 of our Logics. It's so delicious. I brought it to church. I gave out samples. But basically, asking them, if you're giving out samples, I mean, we don't have the sample program yet, but that'll be really helpful because they'll be paying for it. And that's fair, right? For them to spend $4. It's less than 1 cup of coffee, right? But now we're asking them to try it. If I send you these free samples, will you do a couple things for me in return? And just asking them to let you check in with them on day 1 and day 3, and that they'll do all 3 days. As long as, everything is fine with the product. And then at least they're committing to something. And then you have to remember to follow up. Most importantly, you cannot just send out a bunch of samples and then not follow up and expect them to reach out to you. So keep a list of who you're sending these things to. Because the worst thing is, I don't want you guys to all, spend $50 on a box of samples, send them out to 10 people and not make any sales. You've got to make sure you're following up and that you're, requiring something on their part to get that. Because you're taking your time and money and effort to get them these samples. So hope this was helpful, guys. And I just feel like this is going to be such a huge, huge launch. I don't know if you saw the video in One Voice, but they chose 3 samples for a reason. They said that like the 3 samples is like the first time, it's like their first time trying it. They're kind of like, oh, this is good. The second day, they're going to like notice a little more of the benefits, especially if they watch the video. Now they're going to be aware to what to look for, the cognitive functioning and whatnot. And then the 3rd day, they're just going to be hooked. They're going to be like, I just felt that 4-hour energy burst. Dang, I need some more of that. And then that 4th day when they don't have it anymore, they're going to like really, really want it, right? So, because I am feeling the difference. I am freaking pumped up because I'm like, this stuff works. Like, I feel so great. So those are my tips, guys. I hope it's helpful. Most importantly, be following up. Be piquing interest, but don't be spilling all the beans, guys. The beans. Don't be spilling all the coffee beans. Just pique that curiosity. Show your enthusiasm. Make sure you don't talk about the name of the product. I would focus on the benefits, researching even some of the ingredients. Like I sent you guys over some of the things I posted on Instagram, like what is L-theanine? What are C8 MCT oils? Oh, how you use the creamer. Well, it's like peanut butter and jelly, right? I've been using this you do got to ask them if they have dairy because a lot of people aren't having a lot of dairy. So that is something we hope that they make a non-dairy one, but this one has more of the MCTs. So you take those people that are on keto, and they can have the MCTs in the coffee and in the creamer. And then we have our collagens. They're going to get more of the collagen, and it tastes delicious. They do need to use a frother, okay? They cannot just use a fork or a spoon to mix this thing. And just letting them know it has less than 1 gram of sugar. Because a lot of people asked me when I was like a Beachbody coach, they would ask me what they would use for a creamer instead of their sugary creamer. And so this is a really awesome option. We're going after the clientele that is a little higher end on the coffee. You're not going after your Folgers coffee people, all right? This is gonna be your people that are using this. Like, I am one of those people. I have this in my cabinet, bulletproof, all right? So go after those keto people. Just go into that keto group and freaking start adding friends and talking to them about their keto lifestyle. There's like 100,000 people in that keto group. So if you search it, I mean, if you guys don't know what to do with this thing, if you don't know a lot of people that do keto, I mean, I would ask on your Facebook page, hey, who of my friends are doing keto? You know, you don't have to go and do a keto diet, but you can just go ahead and just learn like, oh, what made you want to do the keto diet? And are you doing the bulletproof coffee? Because most of the people that are doing the keto are doing that bulletproof coffee. So that can be a good place to start of finding out through your friends who's doing that already. And yeah, so that's what I would do, because you're going to have these people that already understand to some extent of what you have to offer, and they're going to buy it. So, and I would also offer them the option of just buying it, you know, or getting your sample. So you might as well just say, hey, you know, I could send you a free sample, or you can order a box of it. It's only $55. You get $10 off your first order. You get 30 of them, or both, right? Then when they run out of their 3 days, like, trust me, when you run out of those 3 days, you're going to wish you had had that box delivered to you, you know, kind of a thing. So I'm starting with people in my community so I could just bring it to them, like at school, drop off. I'm going in there. I gave it to my son's teacher. You can give it to the school office ladies. You could make a big picture of it and take it to your Bible study group. You gotta just get this in front of people, all right? Who's gonna turn it? Now, I like the idea of like bringing in a pitcher and getting some little like sample cups and bringing that into some places where you know there's like a lot of people gonna be around, because everyone loves to try a sample. So I had my coffee yesterday, and I went to my Bible study. I had a clear glass bottle, and I had my coffee in there, and I opened it. It smells good. Everyone's like, "What's that? What's that?" I didn't have to. It was done, you know? I got 3 people that wanna, like, are super, super interested, wanna see the video. Everyone took a sample. I didn't bring 3 samples for everyone because it's a big group, but, you know, you can just make an impact by just bringing it around with you, you know? In a glass bottle, I actually put like 2, it was this bottle here. I put like 2 coffees in here. I haven't washed it out yet. And 1 creamer. You know, so it's this color coffee, number 3. And yeah, and people just ask me what it is. So, especially if you put it in a water bottle, it's not water, they're going to ask you what it is. So, this product's game changing, guys. Don't miss it. Don't miss this opportunity. Have fun with it and drink the coffee. Do all the things. All right. Bye.